43% of an entire city volunteers regularly. Over half the population helps their neighbors at least once a month. Strangers leave bags of groceries on porches just because they can. Sounds like fiction? It's not. It's Salt Lake City in 2026, and it just destroyed every assumption you had about what makes a city truly valuable. While the rest of America argues about mortgage rates and square footage, 10 cities across this country quietly cracked the code to something worth far more than equity. This isn't about real estate anymore. It's about whether the place you call home actually feels like one. According to Redfin's brand new 2026 ranking, the most desirable cities in America aren't the cheapest or the trendiest. They're the ones where neighbors still know your name. The question is simple. Is your city on this list? Or are you living somewhere that's slowly forgetting what community even means? In the next 10 minutes, we're counting down the 10 most neighborly cities in the United States, from Tampa to Salt Lake City. And the data behind these rankings will flip everything you thought you knew about where to invest your life. Hit subscribe to Housing Intel because this is the kind of intelligence that changes decisions. Number 10. Tampa, Florida. The Gulf Coast paradise where the sun sets over sparkling waters and palm trees sway in the breeze. But Tampa's real appeal in 2026 isn't the weather, it's the people. With a median home sale price of $385,000, Tampa offers relative affordability compared to other coastal markets. But what sets it apart is community dialogue. 24% of Tampa residents regularly discuss civic, societal, or local issues with their neighbors, ranking second nationally among metros analyzed in Redfin's study. That's nearly 1 in 4 people actively engaged in shaping their community's future. Whether it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day community projects or neighbors jumping in during tough times, service is woven into Tampa's DNA. 36% of residents help a neighbor at least once a month, placing Tampa 6th nationally for neighborly assistance. Neighborhoods like Hyde Park and Seminole Heights thrive on farmers markets, local events, and vibrant gathering spaces where residents don't just live side by side, they show up for one another. Tampa isn't just a place to retire, it's a place where community still matters. Number 9. Raleigh, North Carolina. The capital of the Research Triangle, where Southern hospitality meets modern innovation. Raleigh earned its spot on this list, partly because 93% of residents live within half a mile of a park, ranking first nationally in park proximity. That accessibility creates natural gathering spaces where neighbors connect, kids play, and community bonds form organically. With a median home sale price of $430,000 and a year-over-year decline of 2.4%, Raleigh also offers a buyer-friendly market in 2026. But it's the social infrastructure that makes Raleigh shine. The city ranks 5th nationally in social clubs per capita, meaning residents have ample opportunities to meet, connect, and build relationships beyond their block. Neighborhoods like Five Points and Mordecai are known for community gardens, active neighborhood groups, and walkable access to local shops and parks. Raleigh combines the warmth of the South with the vibrancy of a growing city, and that balance creates a sense of belonging that's increasingly rare in fast-growing metros. In Raleigh, you're not just buying a house, you're joining a community that's been waiting for you. Number 8. Austin, Texas. The live music capital of the world, where creativity and community collide in unexpected ways. Austin's median home sale price sits at $431,277, down 4.2% year-over-year, making it more accessible than it's been in years. But Austin's neighborly appeal isn't about affordability alone. 36% of Austin residents volunteered in the past year, ranking 6th nationally for volunteerism. That culture of giving back extends beyond formal organizations. 18% of residents regularly discuss civic and societal issues with neighbors, ranking 9th nationally for community dialogue. Neighborhoods like Mueller and Brentwood exemplify Austin's communal spirit. Mueller features walking trails, parks, and weekly farmers markets where locals gather and connect. Brentwood buzzes with annual events and locally owned shops that serve as community anchors. Austin's reputation as a creative hub extends to how residents build relationships. Whether it's neighborhood music jams, volunteer cleanups, or just showing up for block parties, Austinites prioritize connection in a way that's becoming rare in high-growth cities. The weird stays weird, but the neighborly stays strong. Number 7. San Diego, California. The jewel of the Pacific Coast, where golden beaches meet year-round sunshine. With a median home sale price of $900,000, San Diego is undeniably expensive. But for those who can afford it, the quality of life extends far beyond the coastline. 34% of San Diego residents help a neighbor at least once a month, ranking ninth nationally for neighborly assistance. 18% regularly discuss civic and local issues with neighbors, placing eighth nationally for community dialogue. San Diego's neighborhoods are tight-knit by design. University Heights hosts holiday parades and street fairs that bring entire blocks together. Point Loma features community centers and summer concert series that create recurring touchpoints for connection. In a city where the weather is perfect and the beach is always an option, it would be easy for residents to retreat into their own bubbles. But San Diego's culture resists that isolation. Neighbors gather at beaches, parks, and community centers, building bonds that go beyond small talk. The good life in San Diego isn't just about the ocean. It's about the people who share it with you. Number 6. Atlanta, Georgia. The economic powerhouse of the South, where skyscrapers meet sprawling neighborhoods and diversity defines the landscape. Atlanta has long been known for its strong sense of community across vastly different neighborhoods, and that reputation holds strong in 2026. With a median home sale price of $385,000, down 2.3% year-over-year, Atlanta offers affordability paired with opportunity. But what makes Atlanta truly neighborly is its civic infrastructure. The city ranks third nationally in civic organizations per capita, meaning residents have countless avenues to get involved, give back, and connect with others. 29% of Atlanta residents volunteered in the past year, ranking 11th nationally, a solid showing for a major metro. Neighborhoods like Candler Park and Grant Park are anchored by local businesses, annual festivals, and farmers markets that create rhythms of connection throughout the year. Atlanta's diversity isn't just demographic, it's cultural, economic, and social. And across that diversity, residents find common ground through volunteerism, civic engagement, and a shared commitment to building something bigger than themselves. In Atlanta, community isn't a luxury, it's a way of life. Number 5, Nashville, Tennessee. Music City, where honky-tonks line Broadway and creativity pulses through every street. But Nashville's appeal in 2026 goes deeper than the music scene. With a median home sale price of $463,000 and a modest year-over-year increase of 0.7%, Nashville remains relatively stable in a volatile market. What sets Nashville apart is civic engagement. 28% of residents regularly discuss civic, societal, or local issues with neighbors, ranking first nationally for community dialogue. That's a staggering level of engagement that signals a population deeply invested in the future of their city. 37% of Nashville residents volunteered in the past year, ranking third nationally for volunteerism. Neighborhoods like Eastwood and Sylvan Park exemplify Nashville's neighborly culture. Eastwood offers walkability and easy access to parks where families gather. Sylvan Park features local eateries and a neighborhood association that organizes regular events, cleanups, and gatherings. Nashville's vibrant social culture isn't confined to downtown stages. It spills into residential neighborhoods where local events, music festivals, and block parties bring people together. In Nashville, neighbors don't just coexist, they collaborate, celebrate, and build something together. Number 4. Denver, Colorado. The mile-high city, where mountain views meet urban energy. Denver's median home sale price is $570,000, down 0.9% year-over-year, reflecting a cooling market that still commands premium pricing. But Denver's neighborly credentials are undeniable. 64% of residents donated at least $25 to a charitable organization in the past year, ranking first nationally for charitable giving. 49% of Denver residents help a neighbor at least once a month, ranking second nationally for neighborly assistance. That combination of generosity and mutual support creates a culture where giving back is the norm, not the exception. Neighborhoods like Washington Park and Park Hill are anchored by green spaces, local coffee shops, and one-of-a-kind boutiques that serve as community hubs. Denver is also home to organizations like A Little Help, which matches volunteers with older adults for rides, errands, social visits, and snow shoveling. The extreme community makeover movement brings neighbors together for cleanups and home improvement projects. Denver's strong sense of community isn't accidental. It's intentional, cultivated through countless small acts of kindness and connection. For those planning to stay 5 to 10 years, buying in Denver isn't just a financial decision. It's an investment in belonging. Number 3. Kansas City, Missouri. The heartland gem where Midwest warmth meets urban vitality. Kansas City's median home sale price is $337,473, up 3.4% year over year, making it one of the most affordable cities on this list. But affordability is just the beginning. 51% of Kansas City residents help a neighbor at least once a month, ranking first nationally for neighborly assistance. That's more than half the population actively engaged in mutual support. Kansas City also ranks third nationally in social clubs per capita, meaning residents have abundant opportunities to connect beyond their immediate block. Neighborhoods like Brookside and River Market exemplify Kansas City's communal spirit. Brookside hosts an annual art festival that draws residents from across the metro. River Market features a year-round farmers market and community festivals that create recurring touchpoints for connection. Local Redfin agent Joe Chavez describes Kansas City's neighborly culture perfectly. When she moved to the city 10 years ago, she was surprised to see that most houses either don't have fences or have low 4-foot fences. She's come to see that as a symbol of the close-knit community. In Kansas City, neighbors don't just wave from the driveway. They fill each other's backyards, host football watch parties, and help clean up leaves without being asked. That's the Kansas City difference. Number 2. Portland, Oregon. Rose City, where progressive values meet deep-rooted community connection. Portland's median home sale price is $545,000, up 1.2% year over year, reflecting modest appreciation in a stabilizing market. But Portland's neighborly appeal isn't about price trends. It's about how residents show up for each other. 58% of Portland residents donated at least $25 to a charitable organization in the past year, ranking third nationally for charitable giving. 22% regularly discuss civic, societal, or local issues with neighbors, ranking fourth nationally for community dialogue. Portland is home to one of the biggest clothing swaps in the Pacific Northwest, attracting hundreds of residents who trade clothes free of charge, fostering community connection while reducing waste. The city also hosts community-based micro-villages for people experiencing homelessness, built and supported by local volunteers. Neighborhoods like Hawthorne District and Kenton thrive on walkability, local businesses, and social networks that extend beyond transactions. Portland residents prioritize supporting local, participating in neighborhood projects, and engaging in social clubs or communal gardens. Local Redfin agent Meme Loggins notes that buyers are increasingly teaming up with friends and family, partly to cover costs, but also to live in communal environments. Portland's neighborly spirit isn't nostalgia. It's an active, evolving culture that adapts to modern challenges while holding tight to human connection. Number 1. Salt Lake City, Utah. The most neighborly city in America in 2026. Salt Lake City's median home sale price is $544,000, up 3.7% year over year, offering relative affordability with a healthy housing market. But what makes Salt Lake City truly exceptional is its culture of giving. 43% of residents volunteered in the past year, ranking first nationally for volunteerism. 44% help a neighbor at least once a month, ranking third nationally for neighborly assistance. Those aren't just statistics. They're a reflection of a city where community involvement is a hallmark of daily life. Salt Lake City's Love Your Block initiative brings neighbors together for projects like murals, playground enhancements, and tiny libraries. On local community forums, residents share stories about neighbors leaving harvest bags of groceries on porches during Halloween season, offering free food alongside candy. Neighborhoods like Sugar House and the Avenues exemplify Salt Lake's neighborly culture. Sugar House features an accessible business district with locally owned businesses that serve as community anchors. The Avenues boasts active neighborhood associations that organize block parties and cleanup days. Local Redfin agent Daniel Lopez captures the spirit perfectly. In Salt Lake, residents build their lives and livelihoods around a shared passion for the place they call home. They take out each other's trash bins, meet on trails and slopes, fill stadiums together, and host gatherings. They find fulfillment in giving back to their community. Salt Lake City isn't just the most neighborly city in America. It's proof that in 2026, the best places to live are still the ones where people actually care about each other. The message is undeniable. In a housing market dominated by headlines about mortgage rates, inventory shortages, and price corrections, These 10 cities prove that the true value of a home extends far beyond the transaction. From Tampa's civic dialogue to Salt Lake City's culture of volunteerism, these metros demonstrate that quality of life is measured in connections, not just square footage. According to Redfin chief economist Darryl Fairweather, living in a close-knit community isn't just about feeling welcome. It shapes day-to-day quality of life. Neighbors who connect, help each other out, and participate in local activities create a stronger sense of security, belonging, and well-being. When cities are both affordable and neighborly, it's a win-win for residents. They enjoy lower cost of living and a better quality of life rich with human connection. Policymakers can foster neighborly cities by supporting dense, affordable housing built near community amenities like parks, playgrounds, and libraries where local residents can get to know each other. But for buyers and investors, the takeaway is clear. The best investment isn't always the one with the highest appreciation potential. Sometimes it's the one that makes you feel at home the moment you arrive. So if this breakdown opened your eyes to what really matters in a housing market, smash that like button right now. Subscribe to Housing Intel for weekly data-driven real estate intelligence that goes beyond the numbers and uncovers what actually makes a place worth living in. And drop a comment below. Which city surprised you most? Are you living in a neighborly community, or are you ready to make a change? We read every single comment. We'll see you in the next video, because sometimes the best market insights aren't about where prices are heading. They're about where life is actually worth living.